Hey guys, it's Kat.Beanie and today we are literally just looking for some kelp. Now if you have watched any of my other videos, the Old World Survival Let's Play is probably where I talk about it the most. I am going to make a kelp XP farm, but first I need to find some kelp because I'm on a mountain range. I don't have any access to large bodies of water anywhere near me, and I can't remember where any of the large bodies of water are. So this video has been sped up to 2 times the speed because it took me like an hour of recording to find it. So it was like a long video and I didn't really want to do it in parts. So right now we're just going to put some stuff away, go have a sleep, do some other stuff, and then we will get ready to go. I'm making some poppers and stuff for when we get back. I am probably going to need to go make some more hoppers and that because I'm not sure how many automatic furnaces I want to do for the kelp farm. As you see, nothing down here. So I'll head over this way. I do have that's a bunch of my daughter's stuff in a chest from when she was playing the world in my realm. But yeah, we'll head over this way because a lot of the mountainous areas are surrounded by bodies of water, and some of them are right next to like large bodies of water and deep sea biomes and stuff like that, which is where we will find the kelp. So we just need to keep looking until we get there. Yeah, and doing a lot of swimming. Maybe I should have brought a boat, but I actually think this swimming, I've got enchantments on my boots, and I think it's depth strider and other stuff, which I think makes it actually faster swimming in the water than it would be using a boat. So yeah, we'll just keep doing that. I don't actually get a boat anyway, so left them all at the house. But keep looking around. As you can see, none of the little rivers have any kelp in them. It's like large ocean biomes and whatnot that have the kelp, so we need to find one of those. By swimming in the little rivers, I'm hoping that I'll be able to find one that leads out into, a bigger bit of water. But it, as I said, it took me an hour of recording to actually find the kelp. So yeah, but if you've watched go watch my Old World Survival Let's Plays. It, as I said, I talk about the kelp in there, where I'm on an old Minecraft world, which I will make infinite eventually. But kelp, once you've stuck it in the furnace, you can eat it. You can turn it into kelp blocks, which can be used as fuel. When you're cooking it in the furnace, that gets XP. I mean, it is a wonderful resource in Minecraft that is very vastly underutilized. So if you're wanting like a quick renewal XP farm, because once you've smelted up the kelp, if you don't want to eat it, you can just turn it into kelp blocks, and then the furnaces basically power themselves. So you're just grinding out XP after XP with this amazing renewable resource in Minecraft. I mean, like cobblestone. I know we've all been there. We've all smelted up a bunch of cobblestone. Like I do it myself, because obviously you need it for builds and stuff. You need stone, you need smooth stone, and that obviously gets you a bunch of XP as well as like iron and everything else. But I just think, obviously, kelp has so many. It's so diversified that you can eat it. You can use it for fuel. You can use it to grind out XP, and it grows so fast, like unlike potatoes and stuff. And you can also use it in composters. Like if you want like a bunch of bone meal, get a kelp farm. It grows back so fast. You can, get out a bunch of bone meal. Get like a whole load of them, get like a lot of kelp, find a large body of water, or make a large body of water and get it growing, because that's what I plan to do next to my base, is have like a large body. Like I'm probably gonna have to dig it out myself and stick all the water in there, but you know, in the end, it'll be worth it. I mean, you're going to have to go around and cut the kelp down yourself, and obviously take it out of the furnaces, turn it into blocks, and then stick it back in to reuse it for fuel. And if you're going to do it like an automatic furnace, where you've got obviously the furnaces and the hoppers and the chests all together, so you've put all the kelp in and it does it, basically does it for you, you're still obviously going to have to put a little effort in there, and that way you will also have to like break the furnaces to get the XP out, unless you want to stand at them the whole time while the kelp's cooking. Actually, a furnace probably wouldn't be the best option. It'd probably be a smoker, which would be better. Because kelp is a food source, and obviously smokers cook food faster. I'm not sure what a blast furnace would do. You know what, we can mess around with it later on. Once we have the kelp, we can mess around with furnaces and blast furnaces and smokers and see what one churns out the kelp faster. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if anyone else has any great ideas on mob farms or XP farms or anything like that, I mean, as long as if it doesn't include redstone or minimal redstone, I can work with minimal. Like I have made, like I've said this a million times, but I have made sugarcane farms before using redstone. But that is as far as I have gone with my redstone capabilities, and I do want to explore more of that in the future when I have got to the point where I feel I am bored with mining and I need to look into more to do with Minecraft, you know, because sometimes you do get to a point where you've done everything and you know you don't know what to do in your game, you're bored, maybe you put it down for a while because you can't be bothered, you've ran out of ideas, and then you pick it up again. So I want to leave learning how to do redstone until I'm at the point where I feel like I can't be bothered doing it anymore. Like, there's always more to learn, and obviously Minecraft keeps coming out with all these new brilliant updates. Like, I can't wait for the bundles thing. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna work, but it looks interesting. Let's have a little explore down here. Sometimes you find like bits of kelp and seagrass in like the weirdest places, so I want to check out this bit and see whether or not there's any here. I'll grab this iron while we're here. No, I'm gonna go over and break that mob spawner just for the XP. I mean, I've got like 51 XP. I fought the Ender Dragon again off camera. That's why I've got all this XP. Those end crystals, like obviously if you've seen some of my previous videos, I was like fighting ghasts, and I made some end crystals, and I took 4 of them to the nether and respawned the dragon and had a fight. And I was hoping I would get another egg. But no more eggs. But that is like the first time I've ever fought the dragon more than once in a world. So I've already, obviously I've got a beacon kicking about somewhere in my world, and I have fought the wither, but I don't like, beacons are good, they're great like if you want to do like fast mining, or you know, you got your haste, you got your strength and stuff like that. But mega beacons I am not a fan of. Anytime I'm in a world that has a mega beacon and I've got all these things going on at the same time, it just feels like the game is like super jumpy to me. And with some as a person with motion sickness that has to have like, you know, view bobbing and play on plastic texture pack and stuff, it makes the game like difficult for me. So I just prefer not to use beacons. I mean, I do have one in my world generally because, you know, fighting the wither is a monumental task in your Minecraft survival world, and I do recommend that everyone try and fight all the wither, not all the wither, but all the Minecraft bosses to an extent. I mean, if it's something you're not interested in, if you just want to mess around and build stuff, you don't care about fighting the dragon, you don't care about fighting the wither or the elder guardian or anything like that, yeah, that's fine, absolutely rock on, do your own thing. But if you want to play in survival and you want to complete the game and whatnot, then you know, it's a learning curve. And I do what I did, we'll go back to my end at some point and I'll show you, but underneath the end portal I put bedrock, not bedrock, there is bedrock at the end portal, but I put obsidian underneath the end portal and made like a little box, so it was very difficult for the wither to get out. And I know a lot of people use the nether, the top of the nether, so obviously there's that roof that it can't escape from and can't really go anywhere, so you've got it thingied into a corner. I used the end and I used that bit, and in hindsight it probably would have been better for me to find a corner of the nether, get to a roof area, find a nice spot and do it that way, because there was more room for me to maneuver. So I will show you, although my little obsidian box that I do have underneath my end portal in my end is quite handy, was quite handy when I respawned the dragon, because every time she kept spouting acid, I just jumped, you know, underneath there, hang out for 5 minutes till she came back around, you know, after I destroyed the crystals, and just hung out till she came back down, came out, gave her a few whacks, she'd spit her acid at me again, down I'd go again. You know, I was kind of like a whack-a-mole in that instance, you know, I'd just pop up whenever she came near me and give her a couple of whacks and back down I'd go. But yeah, you can see, like, if you can see my coordinates, I have been looking for kelp for quite a while, and it's been a nightmare, so I'm gonna get a whole bunch of it when we do find it. But yeah, if you're fighting the ender dragon, like if you're gonna respawn her, because obviously the first time you do it, she's there in the end as soon as you go in, so you don't have the option of making a little obsidian box to protect yourself from her underneath the end portal. But if you're going to respawn her, I do recommend that. It was quite helpful for me when I redid it. So but I'm gonna have to use up this XP soon, like get some books enchanted or tools enchanted and whatnot, because I don't want to die and lose it all. And also, after you get over 30 XP, you know, getting the XP just kind of grinds down to a halt, and it takes forever to get up to the next bar. So after you've got, like, I like to get up to like 36 usually XP points, so I can, you know, have the chance of getting like Fortune 3 a couple of times maybe before the chance goes away. But you know, after you get over about that point, I don't see the point in getting any more XP without using it, because it just takes so long and it's so annoying. Water! There we go! Right, let's go, guys. Get this kelp. Well, it's been fun, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thankfully, we finally found some. Bye!